Guys, do not be fooled by half healthy. There are so many things out there where they pick very, very healthy options, right? And they add it with a bunch of additives and bullshit and things that are awful for our system. And what they do is they trick us by promoting, high protein. Oh, look at these vitamins and minerals that are in it. Look at all these extra things that are great, like probiotics and oh my gosh, da-da-da-da-da. If you look at the back, you can always, as a person, you can actually pick up the item, right? And look at the nutrition facts and the ingredients. Look at both. They're both equally important. You think that just because you're looking at the nutrition facts, you don't be fooled by that either, because the ingredients, they might be adding a bunch of ingredients that are bullshit, that are terrible for us. Just because something's low calorie and low sugar doesn't mean that it can actually still affect us in the long term. And my goal is to help everybody out and stay healthy and live a long, happy, healthy life, So in order for that to happen, you guys got to really read the backs of these things, right? So these labels are very, very important. But what I'm trying to say is that these half-healthy thing, right? Pick yogurts and protein shakes, for example, right? I am not against these at all. Everybody should have these included in their diets, right? Depending on, if you're, lactose intolerant or whatever, you got food allergies, but they're very healthy for you, And remember, dairy is tough for digestion sometimes, but overall. But when it comes to adding that in moderation to your diet, when it comes to, of course, healthy options of the yogurt or protein shakes, then I'm all for it, go for it, But this is the thing, right? What they do is they add a bunch of bullshit, a bunch of extra additives, sugar, a bunch of flavoring, and anything that's flavored, like straight up that it's going to be bad for you. They're going to be adding a bunch of ingredients that is just not good for the system, right? So what you have to do really is to make sure that when you pick up the yogurt, right, you're not looking at the back and then all of a sudden it says like 15 to 20 grams of sugar, and then they add like another 9 grams of included added sugars that are just a bunch of bullshit for you, right? And same thing goes with the protein shakes. Just because these things are healthy for you doesn't mean that that brand is healthy for you. You got to look at the back, you got to check it, take your time, and learn. You'll learn as life goes on that certain things are healthy for you and certain things aren't. But don't be tricked by half healthy. Just because, there's a lot of nutritional value to those things. There's a lot of nutrients that we are getting from the yogurts and from the protein shakes. And even those ones that I mentioned are actually, you're getting a bunch of nutrients, but you're also getting a bunch of bullshit that your body should not be consuming. And I'm not saying that you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I just had one, I feel sick, I don't feel good. Sometimes your body might not react like that way. But in the long term, it could be shaving off years of your life. You could be getting illnesses down the road in the future, and it could affect you long term. So what I'm trying to say is don't be fooled by those, okay? They're going to try to trick you, and don't let it trick you. Read the backs. Included added sugars, always a no-no. Automatic. If he even has one, I'm done. I'm not having it. Number 2, when it comes to regular sugars, you want your thing through natural sugars, of course. So you should be getting your natural sugars through fruit, mainly fruit. If you're getting it through other things, they're processed and it's just no good. So don't be fooled, because a lot of these things that they claim are healthy, right? They are half healthy, but the other half is processed. So it's half processed, half healthy. They grab these things and they throw it right in front of your face about nutrition, about all these vitamins and the minerals that they consume, all the probiotics, all these things that are great for your health. But then they also add these additives that are terrible and will affect you long term. I'm telling you right now. So let's just be smart about our options and don't be fooled by the half healthy. Yogurts and protein shakes are the ones that just came off the dome. But I'm telling you right now, there's a bunch of them. Like I'll give you an example, the peanut butter the other day that I was talking about, right? Where one of them is actually very, very healthy when it comes to peanut butter. Remember, shouldn't be consumed every single day, of course, during the week, but in moderation. But that peanut butter, the one the organic one, just like 1 to 2 ingredients. Unbelievably healthy for you. And the other one, Jif, has hydrogenated vegetable oils and mono and diglycerides and what else did it got? It's got a bunch of shit that's terrible for our system. You should not be consuming Jif. Jif is terrible for you. So that's just a peanut butter that's a no-go. Like literally, shouldn't even be sold in these stores. But that's just my thing, and I just want to preach that we should be living a long, happy, healthy life. And in order to stay happy is through health, you know? Keep our brain happy and focused and learning and figuring things out as time goes on. So that's what I got to say in today's video, and let's stay active and get kinetic.